Hi, y'all. Good morning. I had to go grab my robe. It's cold because it's snowing. I can't believe. I can, but at the same time, I can't believe it's snowing in Houston, Texas. The last time this happened was 4 years ago. Me and Little Diva were talking about it yesterday. Good morning. All right. Good morning. As you could tell, I good morning. As you can tell, I went to no one's gym this morning. I did not wake up at 4, but that's okay. I stayed up really late. I stayed up till 2 o'clock in the morning, just looking at the snow, journaling, working in my planner, just enjoying the extra time because I took like a little nap yesterday. So about 2 o'clock, I finally fell asleep because I was like, you know what? I can exercise anytime today as long as I get my 10K steps in and stick to my diet. I'll be okay. It's, it's cold around my way. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Thank you, sis. Same to you. Good morning. Yeah, it's actually snowing here. I was looking out the window and it's a blanket of snow all over the roofs, and it's still coming down. I don't want it to come down too much longer though. Good morning. Great rising. Cause listen, the pipes are still fine. We still got power. I think I couldn't go to sleep either because I was nervous about that. And I finally had to say, you know what, Lord, you got it. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. We're starting a little late this morning. Forgive me. So today is day 15, and it is practicing hospitality. Mm. Our affirmation is my home and heart are open to others. The Bible verses do not forget to show hospitality to strangers. Hebrews 13:2. Our devotion is hospitality reflects God's love. A soft and feminine woman creates a welcoming atmosphere for others. Our action step is to invite someone over for tea or coffee or send a kind message to brighten their day. Our journal prompt is how can you make others feel more welcome in your presence or home? Good morning. I'm glad you caught alive. So this is really, really good. This is kind of getting into femininity, but also this isn't just talking about our home. This is also talking about our heart posture. So let's read the verse in full. Hebrews 13:2 says, do not neglect to show hospitality to strangers, for by doing so, some people, for by doing so, no, for by, let me start over. Lord, like asleep. Hebrews 13:2 says, do not neglect to show hospitality to strangers, for by so doing, some people have shown hospitality to angels without knowing it. You do not know where your blessing is coming from or who may be tied to your blessing. Yes. You have to make sure, in addition to your home, but also your heart posture shows hospitality. You yourself are warm and welcoming. Now, I ain't saying go out there and, y'all know we're mature women here. Y'all know what I'm saying. But we should be smiling more. Um, Instead of offering a critique or a criticism, we should be offering um, uh, an encouraging word, a kind word. That I think is what this verse is talking about not just our home, but to others. Hold on. But to others. So, um, are we doing that? Or are we out here with RBF? And y'all know what that means. Are we out here scrounged up, looking mean, you know? And um, as women, we have to have like an extra veil of protection, right? Because we're women. We're more vulnerable than men. We don't like to think so, but it's the truth. We're more vulnerable to men. They can go out here with this tough face and all of that kind of stuff. Um, they can smile if they want to. You know what I'm saying? And more than likely, no one's gonna approach them like they approach us. However, that does not mean that we should be out here scowling. You know, as my grandma would say, got that scowl on your face. No, life is good. We are blessed. We woke up this morning. We got in our cars. We're talking on our cell phones. We're eating food. We're enjoying our friends. Like, there's no reason that we should, for the most part, because everyone has their days, right? And that's okay. But for the most part, there's no reason we should be going out into this world looking like we hate life. You know what I'm saying? That shouldn't be us. That shouldn't be what we're showing people, you know. Um, so yeah. Also, our home should be open to strangers and welcoming to strangers and warm to strangers. And I think when he means strangers, he means, people that we don't normally interact with, not necessarily letting a stranger into your house, right? But also, yes, strangers, because like, how everyone does at Christmas time, those welcome those stations for their delivery drivers and stuff. Well, maybe we should make that not just a holiday thing, but a monthly thing. And it doesn't have to be super decked out, but some water, a basket of snacks. And honestly, I need to do that because we always have delivery people here. Baby, my husband orders so much off of Amazon all the time. But, I could put out some mini water bottles and, spend a few dollars for that. And then we have plenty of snacks that the kids don't eat. And I'm not trying to give people like our leftovers or whatever, but why let them go to waste? You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody said you had to make this grand gesture, but just be welcoming, just be appreciative, let people feel like you're happy to have them there. And that includes your family too, right? Our kids come home, and as soon as sometimes Riley walks through the door, I'm barking orders. Hey, you need to do this. They do. You need to do that. Hey, instead, how about I say, what, how was your day? Or, would you like a snack? Or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't always have to be, this has to get done. Y'all know, because this devotional is for women who want to, delve into their feminine energy and, use that more. As women, our job is to be. It is not always to be doing. Okay? Doing is more of a masculine trait. Checking off a list, barking orders, accomplishing this, accomplishing that is a masculine trait. And that's not to say that we don't need to do it. Of course, we need to do it. We have jobs, we have things that we have to take care of, we have families, and so on and so forth. But when we are at our home, that should be a time where we can be more feminine, where we can really delve into our feminine energy. There's no need to rush around here. Sometimes when things get done, they just get done. People don't always want to enter our home and feel like, they should leave right back out. Our husbands, our partners, our children, our family members, that our extended family members that may live with us, They don't want to feel like they're not welcome in their own home. They can't sit here. They can't do this. They can't do that. Like, our job as women is to bring the warmth, to bring the love, to bring the good feelings. And in turn, we get that back. So, I'll read this again. Oh, well, first let me read what it says about practicing hospitality. Um, let's see. This verse that we read is also a reminder that God's work can happen in unexpected ways. Good morning. And that our actions can have eternal significance. I love that. So you being warm, welcoming, nice, you never know who you're going to encounter. You never know what delivery driver you may leave some water for, especially here in Houston when it gets hot. And it's hot 85% of the time. I had to break down the percentage because right now we got snow. But anyway, you never know how that's going to make someone feel and what that may do. You know what I'm saying? You might get your stuff safely. He might let other people know this house has this. Hey, y'all make sure y'all do good by them. You never know who's looking out for you. You never know where your favor will come from, where your blessing will come from. It's directly from God, but he moves people in place to help you. So just remember that. But practicing hospitality is an act of being friendly, generous, and welcoming to guests and strangers. It can also mean putting others first, serving them, and encouraging them. I love that, serving them, because, of course, Jesus serves us. How to practice hospitality: be open and inclusive. Greet people warmly, acknowledge them, and be welcoming. And that's to everyone that comes into our life, not just the people we prefer, right? Be prepared. Have extra blankets, pillows, towels, and in a way to create a sleeping space for our guests that come into our home. Be ready to help, to serve. Offer to help people in hard times and be a haven for them. That was one thing when I bought my first house years ago with my husband, my first husband. When I bought that house, I said to myself, Lord, if you bless me with this house, if one of my family members or if someone needs help, I will offer space. Because at the time, I only had 2 children. We had a 4-bedroom house. We had a game room. We had plenty of space. Now, don't let people abuse it, because some family members did, and God had to say, you know what? But of course, we have to practice wisdom in all that we do. Anything I say, please chew the meat and spit out the bones. You know what I'm saying? What doesn't apply, don't apply. Okay? What does, take it with you and apply it. But that was one thing I remember, asking God, if he blessed me with this, I would make sure that I extend that blessings to my family members, or if anyone needed a home. And he blessed me with that home, and I did just that. I just took my nephew in yesterday, confirmation. Oh, yes. You know, I don't like to say times is hard, because my God is a provider, but people go through hard times, right? We all do at some point. And so we all need a helping hand. I know I needed a helping hand, and I'm grateful for the people that helped me when I needed it. And so make sure that you are turning around and being that blessing to others. It's important that not just because we want to be blessed in return, right? But because God has blessed us so, right? So it says, be ready to help, offer to help people in hard times, and be a haven for them. A haven. Now, don't have people up in your house feeling like they want to run. Now, I ain't saying make it so comfortable that they want to stay forever. But you can say, God, you know what I'm saying? Lead me to do what I need to do. Keep your boundaries or your standards. But, make it nice for them. Make them feel welcome and warm. It says, be a good listener. Pray for spiritual discernment to understand the needs of your guests. That's good. Be willing to share. Offer to share your space, even if it's not a spare room. So yeah, sometimes we think, oh, well, we don't have room to this. Yes, do it from your heart, Secure. Absolutely. Times are hard and people need a life raft at times. Absolutely. My prayer this morning was to put me in a position to be a blessing to those who need it. Amen. That's good, sis. That's real good. Thank you for sharing that. But yeah, we should not worry about what we don't have when God puts it on our heart to um do the thing, right? Like I said, with the whole preparing the snacks and drinks for the workers, we see things on social media and we think we have to do it to that extent, right? Y'all know that they doing that for likes and views and shares and all of those things, right? Sometimes, I don't have an aesthetic home. My home is old. I think my husband said this home was built in the late 70s, early 80s. He bought this home before uh, we we got married. He had When I met him in November, he had already bought this home in June, right? He had been here. And sometimes I get in my way when I share things because I'm like, oh, I don't have an aesthetic home. This is an older home, da da da. And I've grown to love this home, but I think that people need to see that things aren't necessarily aesthetic. That you can share what you have from a heart that looks good, not a home necessarily that looks good, right? So I don't think we need to get into the mindset of aesthetics or it has to look this way or it has to be this way. Are we doing things from our heart? Does our heart look good when we do these things, right? I was planning to turn that room into a closet. God said help, so that's what I'm doing. That is so good, sis. And I know your nephew is never going to forget this time in his life when you helped him, right? He's never going to forget that because I'll never forget the people that helped me. I hope the people that helped me never forget me, and not necessarily to help me later on. That would be great if that happened, but I don't hold it against them because everyone doesn't have the same heart, right? But maybe to help someone else if they need to. So, I know this turned out to be really, really good. You would not think that practicing hospitality would be a great topic, but it really is because, again, God isn't just talking about our home, He's talking about us. He lives in us. We are His home. So, how are we showing that to other people? Anyway, so day 15, practicing hospitality, and I'm sorry for keeping y'all a little bit longer. Our affirmation is my home and heart are open to others. The Bible verse is do not forget to show hospitality to strangers. Hebrews 13:2. Our devotion is hospitality reflects God's love. A soft and feminine woman creates a welcoming atmosphere for others. Our action step, invite someone over for tea or coffee. I love that. Or send a kind message to brighten their day. It's not always I bought you Starbucks, right? It's not always uh here's some Dunkin'. You know what, sis? Come by, I'd like you to come by and have a cup of coffee or a cup of tea. Like, how special would you feel about someone inviting you into their home and taking the time out to make you feel warm and welcome and offering you something? Like, to me, that's really super special. Um, it's good. Your house is lovely. I love older homes. They have original charming character. See, I was like a new home person, but I have fell in love with this home and the opportunities and the things that we can do with it. Like my husband at first he said he wanted to stay here forever, but now he has a different vision of moving to the country later on. But we got a while for that. But this home um, I really love it. I love our ceilings in our living room. I love our kitchen, and we have like a little butler's pantry in the back. The things that I love our backyard, and there's so much I want to do with the patio. So I've really, really grown to love this home and the possibilities. Hey, bestie. It says, yep, he's 21, trying to find his way, and we have all been there. Absolutely. Hey, bestie, they have more room. Yes. Now our master bedroom is not that big, but it's enough for us. And it's not like I be in here with him. Now, when he comes home, it's like a tornado. And he has the nerve to be like, he's the neat one. But anyway, I picked up so many clothes after he left Sunday. I was like, anyway. But yes, our children's rooms are big. Riley's room is huge. Riley has everything in that room. Riley has a vanity. She has a full length mirror. She has a bed. She has a dresser. She has TV on the wall. She has a desk and her iMac and all this. I'm like, girl, you could just live in here, right? But anyway, unless y'all have something else to say, I don't want to keep y'all too much longer over the time that I have. It is snowing here in Houston. I'm gonna go outside and take a couple of pictures of the snow, and then I'm getting back in the bed because it's gonna be a chill, relaxed day. I'm going to enjoy myself, right? I'm gonna enjoy this relaxing day at home. I think I'm gonna make some chili today in the crock pot. Oh no, my crock pot. We have another crock pot. My husband has one, Sheeta, don't worry. I'm just messing with you. I'm gonna make some chili and what else? I think I'm gonna make some pancakes later. You look so pretty. You look like Mr. Ah. I've been springing it snow on the ground. Yes, snow on the ground. Oh, thank you, sis. Y'all keep me consistent. Cause baby, when I say I wanted to sleep in this morning, when I say I wanted to write a dose, I know you have best. I'm just messing with you. Like you do with me with, you know what? We ain't gonna talk about it. I don't want to get my feelings hurt. But when I say this morning, I was asleep because I ain't go to bed till 2. So I was like, ooh, I could just write a little post and say, you know what? We gonna do this a little later. Cause I told you I wanted to do one in the evening. Good morning. We have so much Mississippi. I love you too, Bessie. Oh, this snow thing is crazy. I just don't want too much. I need the power to look. We already had a week of no power when we had the hurricane back in July, right? So we already took our turn. I was surprised to get the notification of the live. Thank you so much, knowing. Yeah, I'm in the house. It's warm. I could wake up. I gotta give this time to God. I gotta have this time to talk because a lot of times I don't practice these things before we come on. I do glance at what the scripture may be, but I don't expound on it until maybe a few minutes before I come in here. That's when I kind of look it up and you know maybe look at something that we can discuss. So I don't do this the night before any type of prep until a few minutes I come on live. So for me, I'm getting a lot out of this. Good morning from Mobile, Alabama. It's trying to snow here. It is snowing. I'm gonna show y'all the snow, and then I'm gonna get up off this live. Hold on. It's so crazy. Let me put my Uggs on, baby. That's what the Uggs is made for. Oh, I'll show y'all the snow. And then I will let y'all. Good morning, Chicago. My brother lives in Chicago. We visited this summer. It was so awesome. I love Chicago in the summer. I don't think I love it in the winter. Ooh, let me put my robe on because it's cold. It's snowing. And I said I wanted to take the girls to Chicago, have me a little girls trip. Cause baby, when I say my bonus son, he don't care. But I was gonna take the girls and let them see the snow. Only in the summer. Hold on, y'all. See the front door. I thought that's what my father-in-law meant. I didn't do that. Oh well. My father-in-law was gonna put my windshield wipers up for me, and I said, "Oh, I already did it." I thought they meant like, keep them up, but that makes more sense. I'm just a girl. Y'all see this? Oh, I'm trying not to show my street. Y'all see this? Do y'all see this? This is craziness. This is craziness. This is craziness. And it is still snowing, I believe. I think it's still coming down. So, yeah. Yeah, y'all. We have a snow in Houston, Texas. Lord, I'm pale. Good morning. Good morning. So anyway, I won't keep y'all too much longer. I pray that you have an amazing day, an amazing rest of your week. And I will see y'all on tomorrow, 7 a.m. I'll be here, Lord willing. Bye.